Students, now let's talk about some interesting effects, or you can say some interesting facts related to acceleration due to gravity. We know about the acceleration due to gravity, which is usually denoted by small g. Okay. Now let us talk about free fall. Okay, this is very important thing. What is free fall? The falling of a body from a height towards the earth under the gravitational force of earth. This is called free fall. This is very important thing, dear students, to know that you can see here in this example. Okay, this stone is falling towards earth only under the influence of gravitational force. If any body falls under the influence of only gravitational force, so such type of fall of that body is called free fall. Got it? In this example, you can see here this one. Okay, this person is jumping from parachute, and at that moment of time, if you assume that there is only one force, which is gravitational force. Okay, earth is applying gravitational force on the body of this person, then the fall of this person is called free fall. So in condition of free fall, we only assume that there is only one force. We will not assume that there is a frictional force due to air or anything else. If a body is moving only under the influence of gravitational force, so such type of fall of that body is called free fall. This is very important thing. So in this free fall condition, we have different equations of motions. This is very important, dear students. We already discussed about equation of motion in our first chapter. There are three equation of motion. Okay, and what are these three equations of motion? If I will ask to you, so each and every student is now capable to tell me all the three equation of motion. First equation was v equal to u plus at. Second equation was s equal to ut plus half at square. Okay, and third equation was v square equal to u square plus 2as. If I ask to you about v, u, a and t, then you know u is initial velocity, v is final velocity, a is acceleration. Okay, same here, s is a displacement covered by that body, u initial velocity, a is acceleration. Okay, now we have motion, a different type of motion, a motion in which there is a free fall condition also. So when a body or when a object drops from a height h or from some height, then how much distance it covered after 20 second, after t time. Okay, such type of numericals may be there. So for that we have also equation of motion. Okay, these are called equation of motions for free fall. But here you should know one thing: when a body, in this example you can see here, this body is going towards the earth with an acceleration. And what is that acceleration? That acceleration is acceleration due to gravity. Okay, if in a body only applying earth is applying only one force, that is called a gravitational force, and if the body is going towards the earth only under the influence of gravitational force, then the acceleration linked with that body is called acceleration due to gravity of that body, which is denoted by small g. And the value of this small g at the surface of earth, when we talk about earth, the value of small g is 9.8 meter per second square. So this is very important thing. So in these numericals we will solve like that, and the value of acceleration in this case will be 9.8 meter per second square. Okay, so there are three different equations. So these are the equations, dear students. This is the general equation of motion. You know these three equations: v equal to u plus at, s equal to ut plus half at square, and v square equal to u square plus 2as. So in case of free fall, when a body is a freely falling body, okay, fall with uniform acceleration or uniform acceleration due to gravity, then we change this acceleration a by small g. Only we have to do this thing. We will change a by g, then our equations will be like that. V equal to u plus gt. Okay, we have replaced a by g. In this case, you can write here s equal to ut plus half gt square. S equal to, okay, we are replacing only a by g. But in this case, because when any object will move from some height, then we usually denote it by h, not by s. Okay, if you can denote by s also, no problem in that. Okay, if you denote the distance covered by that body or the height covered by that body when it is freely falling towards earth, then you can write here s equal to ut plus half gt square. Okay, if you assume the height will be h, then it will be h equal to ut plus half gt square. Then we can replace s by h. Okay, and this is the third equation of motion. Okay, which was v square equal to u square plus 2as, but now it will be v square equal to u square plus 2gh. Okay, so these are very important equations of motion for freely falling bodies. Okay, now this is also very important thing, that this acceleration due to gravity, this value is 9.8 meter per second square. Okay, this value is 9.8 meter per second square. We have two cases. When a body moves upward and when a body moves downward. There are two cases. It may be possible that we are solving the numerical problems, and there are two conditions mainly. Okay, in one condition it will ask about when we push an object towards the earth, or the object is going away from the earth. So suppose this is earth, a body is moving towards this direction. Okay, this is first case and this is second case. So in this case, you should remember that in this case, acceleration due to gravity, it means acceleration, it would be 9.8 meter per second square, no problem in that. But the g should be positive or negative. You should know one thing. Okay, in this case, in first case, the body is moving upwards, or I should say the moving is going just opposite direction of the gravitational force. Then its speed will regularly decreases. Okay, when we push any object upwards, then its speed regularly decreases, and at some time its speed becomes zero. It means that when a body goes upward, then its velocity regularly decreases. It means that there is an acceleration, but that acceleration is negative acceleration, which is called retardation. Okay, so in that case we will put not plus z, we will put that minus z. Okay, in this case the acceleration due to gravity will be minus z, or minus 9.8 meter per second square. In second case, when body will approach to earth, it means that every second, okay, in every second the speed of that body will increase. Per unit time, it increases its speed by 9.8 meter per second. It means that there is an acceleration involved with that object. So that acceleration is called acceleration due to gravity, and that acceleration due to gravity will be positive. So in that case, when object or a body is falling vertically downwards, then its velocity is increasing, so acceleration due to gravity is taken as positive. And when a body is thrown vertically upwards, its velocity is decreasing, so the acceleration due to gravity is negative. So this is the important term. Okay, then some other important points related to these equations, or when we solve these questions, it will be helpful for us, that when a body is dropped freely from a height, okay, when in question it asks about that a body is dropped freely from a height h, okay, then it means that when we are dropping any object from height h, it means that its initial velocity is zero. This is very important point. You have to remember this one. You have to memorize these important points. Okay, now next thing, it can ask about when a body is thrown vertically upwards. Okay, when we are throwing a body vertically upwards, so it's a final velocity. its a final velocity will become zero, because as we know that when we throw an object upwards, then after some time, okay, it comes in rest condition, then after that it comes back. So when it will talk about only the vertically body is going vertically upwards, so after some time its velocity will become zero. So in that case we will put v equal to 0. It means that final velocity will be 0. Okay, now next thing we have to remember, we have to know that the time taken by a body to rise to the highest point is equal to the time it takes to fall from the same height. What is the meaning of this? Suppose this is an object, okay, I'm throwing it from A to B. Okay, after reaching this point, it moves towards downward, and at last it receives here. So you should know this point, that the time taken by this object to move from A to B and the time taken by that object in moving from B to C will be same. So this time in AB and in BC, the time taken by that body will be always same. So these are the important points regarding free fall, regarding the motion of freely falling bodies. So these numericals we will solve in our next class. Thank you very much.